lost than I'm found. I'm more black than I'm brown. I'm coming home for my crown, and I know when I do that, it's gonna go down. What is it? What's going on, family? It is your guy, Butters Beauty. You are locked into another episode of BRIT and BANDO. Listen, I got a couple aliases. One of them is the guy with the face that is beautiful enough for radio. Also, the guy or the man with a face that is beautiful enough for only a mother to love. You are here again. This is BRIT and BANDO. I am him, he is I. Listen, before we get into this, I want to give a large shout out to a special famalam, right, who donated us $100. That is the highest donation a Bando has ever received. My only issue is that your name is your government in your PayPal. Now, I'm not sure if you want your government out there. We ain't got no problem putting your government out there, but just let me know. You can hit me either on PayPal, or if you write your name under here, I'll pin it and make sure that as soon as we get to 1,000, which we're on to 1,000, we're on our way to 1,000. You get a wrench first, mate. You'll be the first one with a wrench. So that may seem like a small amount to a lot of you guys, right? But we truly appreciate it, and it is a huge amount to us. So what we want to do is let's try and beat that. Right? If you look and beat that, you also will get a wrench, and you will be a official Famalam member. Yo. You will be an official Famalam member. Friend to the room. Bandoian for life. All right. Now that we've big man up, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you want to use your government. Let me know what you want me to call you. We got donations yesterday, and we've been getting a lot of donations, and we appreciate all of the love. What I will do at some point is make a donation show. Now, this is a reaction to Harry Mack, who is actually moving in this this episode of the Harry Mack Chronicles. Let me get the exact name. Give me 1 second, because I don't want to just say we're moving, right? Let's get the exact name for this one, right? No, that's Omegle Buzz. This is Harry Mack behind the bars. Harry Mack moving into new studio. Harry Mack behind the bars. All right, let's go. I am your guy, Butters Beauty, locked into another episode of BRIT and BANDO. Let's go!
To move all of this rapping out of the house.
And the whole reason I want to do this is because it was requested by a Famalam member who said that he actually plays the drums and raps at the same time. So that's what we're here for.
Get some Ethernet cables. Very exciting stuff. Getting ready for the internet guy to come tomorrow. And then we're gonna hit up the new studio, do some measurements, you know, try to visualize in our minds how we want to set it up. I really want to create a dope vibe. I want it to be like a sanctuary where like I feel really good being in there working, but also.
So this is the goal, you know what I'm saying? And with help from you, my Famalam, right? It's able to happen. Just like Harry's Famalam, the Harry Maniacs. I call them that. That's not their name. And as of yet, I've had no one say that I'm being offensive. So they'll continue to be the Harry Maniacs until I hear otherwise, right? Because we're not here to offend anyone. You know, we're here to have a laugh. We're here to enjoy ourselves. But, you know, we'll leave, you know, offensive behavior and language at the door. I do my best to rebuttal the foolishness I see in the comment section in a mature manner, and I haven't lost my noodle yet. But yeah, this is what it's about, you know, being able to take your passion and make it your life. You know, realistically, you know, I've heard quite a few interviews where Mack is talking and he's like, no, actually, we're not quite a few. I saw an interview with Harry Mack and Pat Stay. Give Pat Stay a round of applause. We've had some words on Twitter. You know, he hasn't been fond of everything that I've had to say, but I'm kind of honest. I keep it 1,000. He is one of the dopest battle rappers ever, and his freestyle ability is absolutely ridiculous. Unfortunately, I can't find a freestyle with him that's labeled freestyle. So everything is like, well, he's battle rapping. Is that a freestyle? I'm not sure. So because I don't know, I can't do it. I do have a Sharon freestyle that was requested by a Famalam member. Also, large up the family. Listen, make sure you lot like, make sure you lot subscribe, and make sure you lot hit the notification bell. Let's get back to the reaction, because we ain't even seen that much of it yet. We've been doing so much fucking talking.
I feel really excited to invite people over to collaborate. When we moved into the house, I was pretty broke. Like, it was a very much like, you know, I always say one of my favorite sayings is leap and the net will appear. Moving into the house was like a prime example of leap and the net will appear. It wasn't responsible, but I was like, fuck it. This is gonna light the fire under my ass. This is what's gonna, you know, give me the push I need. And honestly, I think you have to do that sometimes. I mean, obviously be responsible and like, don't, you know, I mean, you know, do it in a way that's reasonably safe, I guess. But for me, it's like things don't start moving until you start moving them, you know?
That's a fact. A lot of us feel like things will work out, and that is something that I try to preach to my daughter. You know, things do not have to work out. You have to work them out. And as you start to work them out, things will... I'm trying to think of the right word. It's a better word than highlight, but for lack of a better word, things will begin to highlight your good choices, right? And when you make too many bad decisions, your bad decisions always catch up to you. So it's a matter of, okay, now I've done something right, but I need to do more right things to outweigh all the bad things because they're coming. I didn't pay that parking ticket, but I've still been driving. Boop, get stopped. It's an issue that's stopping your progress. So a lot of your mistakes, you have to rectify them before you start to have a problem-less, you know, environment, or less problems in an environment. You feel what I'm saying? In your environment. And things don't just have to work out. You have to work them out. God's just not gonna, for my religious family, God is not just gonna step in because you are praying, right? You want to add work with your prayer so that your dreams can come true, so that your dreams can become a reality. I watched a basketball game. Side note, random. I used to be a big fan of basketball. Used to think I was going to the NBA or at least college. Went to neither, right? So I can remember, there's two quotes I remember. I forget, one of the basketball players says, if you play hard enough, eventually luck will be on your side. I'm very much paraphrasing, but I'm not really paraphrasing this one. There was a interview with Glenn Rice after he just been cooking. I think he was playing for the Charlotte Hornets at this time. And they asked him what happened. And he was like, after a while, it just seemed like the hoop was getting bigger and bigger. And when you put your 100% in, because Harry didn't just buy this house and hope that things worked out. He bought this house, so he was renting this house, and he put his blood, sweat, and tears into making this thing pop, right? You are not going to look at a man that has over 50 Omegle bars, 22 Gorilla bars, 9 hours of freestyling, 8 hours of freestyling, 10 hours of freestyling, right? As a body of work, and tell me that he was just like, oh, well, we'll see. Hopefully things work out. And no, that's the kind of work that you need to put in when you make that kind of leap. All right. Finally, my point has been said. Back to the reaction.
Almost got hit by that car. Do it for the views, bro.
That's the dream, man. That's the fucking dream. It's a dream for me, bro.
So
to just wake up in the morning and do BANDO
from Best
shit.
Buy. I have this rug mat here that I ordered. The rug has still not arrived, but we do have the mat. So we're going inside the studio. We're gonna lay this out so we have an idea of how much space it'll take up. We're going to get our tape measurer on.
Why'd you buy a rug from Best Buy?
Measure out the size of the space, see what's gonna fit in there, try to visualize what we want the space to be, and take it from there.
That looks hard.
After you.
Oh, thank you.
That looks insanely like a studio I just shot a video for a young man in Atlanta. Taylor, I think man's name is. I'm doing so much right now. And it just looks insanely like that space.
We're here. New
Mack's not
studio.
in
Oh,
Georgia,
close the
so-
door. It's gonna, all the air gets
Probably
sucked out.
isn't.
Silence. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, so we have the rug mat. Placeholder for the rug. The actual rug is going to be a lot prettier than this, but this will do. And we have our Ethernet cables. Probably don't need these today, but we're going to unwrap this guy, lay it flat, see how much space it's going to take up, see what we can imagine, where we'll put some furniture. I want to have ideally like a lounge area here in this back corner.
I am not taking a bump. Foolishly, I went out to mow the grass yesterday. I had a coat on and I had a sweater on, but I had no t-shirt underneath this sweater. It wasn't a hoodie, and actually it's more of a jersey than a sweater, so I got a bit of the sniffles. I do not have the vid, and I am not taking a bump.
So, we're gonna see what happens. Let's get it popping.
It's crazy that like I'm interested enough in this man's journey that none of this extra stuff bothers me. We're 3 minutes into this reaction. We've seen no music, but this guy's such the underdog, right? And I'm so infatuated with the story of the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Underdog psychosis, if you lot have not seen it. If you're ever questioning your ability to do something, right? And you just don't believe in yourself, watch that. It's about maybe 9 or 10 minutes long. It's from an artist named Skepta, who's one of our greatest and most accomplished artists, at least black artists from London. They've Boy Better Know has broke many boundaries. JME is also incredible, and his sister Julie is a beast as well. They're like a three-headed monster. She kills media. Skepta kills music. So does JME, and he produces as well. Those guys are fire. We'll do some reactions to them. You should definitely check them out. But Underdog Psychosis is like a moment in time when Skepta's really questioning, is he doing the right things, not just in music, but just in life as a man, as a black man, which, that's going to be, you're going to be able to relate to that struggle, I think, regardless of your race. He just happens to be black, going through the issues of trying to figure out, is this the move? You know what I mean? It's very powerful. So no matter your race, no matter your gender, right, you should check that out. If you're going through it right now and you're not sure of what to do next, but you're sure that you're on the right path, check it out, because it's just so inspiring to see someone going through what you're going through and knowing that they broke through and made it, And this is exactly what I'm experiencing with Harry Mack. Like I can't wait to be doing this. I can't wait to be taking a bando out of the house, because it's become too big for my living environment. You know what I mean?
Oh, because it's a fucking 12.
9 by 12.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's his lady. She's cute.
All we can really get is like, until we get.
There's a bit more we can think about.
Okay.
Couch, chair or two, maybe one to start. Coffee table. And it's hard to know how far out the desk comes, but I'm just like, maybe my drums can be here.
Gotta have coffee, right?
And then there's just keyboards, record here. What?
I just think it's funny that you can't say the word drum without doing the act of drumming. Like, I've never seen him do it once to just say, I'm a drummer.
That's how much he
going,
loves the drums.
I'm a drummer. Every time.
Yeah, and then that.
Where do you see the plants going?
I think probably just like
Tall plant.
tall plant, and I guess it's probably too much to have like a tall plant in one of these corners. Or
No, bro, it's not too much.
But double
However you want,
corners
you're
would
the
be
fucking man. You worked hard for it, right?
Necessarily. I think we should.
I think it should be a money plant.
let's go to the vintage store.
See what they have, and then just assess from there. We
Great.
have to go to IKEA anyway for the plants. So if they have one we like, we get it. If not, then we go somewhere else.
It's a plan. That's so weird.
Not a studio, it's a nice piece. Oh, you're gonna do it? Yeah.
All right, fuck it, let's get him.
Fucking do it.
No! We got a parking ticket, y'all. That sucks. Oh, good thing we couldn't buy the shelves. We're at IKEA. We're coming for some
that's
fake
when
plants.
And that's when you've done it. That's when you've made
maybe
it.
some
We
shelves.
got a parking ticket.
Oh, that's my favorite place on earth.
Big deal. So, oh shit, what are we gonna do? I can't afford it. I'm gonna take my car and my freedom.
So we came for plants. Gonna be honest with you, they all looked extremely fake. But you might think it was a failure, not so. We got a trash can, very necessary thing to have in any recording studio. We're not gonna be making a lot of trash in my studio, I'll have you know, but we will have a place to dispense of garbage when necessary. No, man, I had no idea, honestly. Because even though I instantly saw that it was gonna be great content, I still thought it would probably be kind of like.
And that's the key. That's the key. You know, as a new content creator, and as I see the difference between my brothers out there, you know, my content creator brothers who are successful and where they're struggling, I notice that the ones that do the best are the ones that have solid content. So he didn't know how well Omegle bars would do, but he was more concerned about putting out something that was special. See, you can put out a video that goes viral, right? Millions of views, right? But if you're not following that up with content in the same view, then you can't satisfy the algorithm. You're not satisfying your audience, which is what makes the algorithm, or what. It's weird because algorithm is obviously built. Forget that example, right? You're not satisfying the algorithm and you're not satisfying an audience, right? So if I've come to your channel and I've seen, you know, car crashes, oh, that was incredible. And I got a million views because this car crash was so crazy. And tomorrow you're making banana puddings. You're confusing your audiences. Like, what the fuck is going on? Harry was focused on just making a dope product, which he did. And look what happens. This is what happens when you just focus on providing the best service that you can provide. Your money will speak for itself. You know what I mean? Like you know, another random. When Boozy goes for a job interview, right? He makes sure to wear all his ice, all his chains, and just bling off as big as possible. Now, the person who's coming to approach him with an offer knows I can't give this guy $5,000. He's wearing 6 houses, right? And that's what your work does for you. When you are a chef and you've provided the perfect food for thought like Harry has, right? These are metaphors. I'm dropping gems right now. And you've provided the perfect food for thought. The price pretty much speaks for itself. Right, I know what $100 plate is. So if I create $100 plate, you might pay me $250 for it. You get what I'm saying?
Like, you know, quirky little thing we do maybe once or twice, you know, every once in a while. I didn't think it would be a weekly series, and I didn't think it would be the biggest series that I have on all of YouTube. Yeah, I was blown away. And I was really blown away too by the capacity to have a real emotional impact. That part surprised me. I thought it was just gonna be funny and weird. People in masks and shit like that. And it does have that, but then it also has like Omegle bars.
Is he talking about the family? Is man bigging up the bando?
18, you know, the guy who lost his fiance, and the kids from Morocco who said like, you know, your human rights are our dreams, and cool
that
shit like that. Where it's like, wow, you know, you forget that those are actual human beings, you know, like on the other side of the Omegle thing sometimes. And so those were all cool reminders that like, wow, we're all just people out here trying to make it. And so that part really surprised me. And I think that's the reason the series has had the longevity that it's had, is that like, especially during quarantine, it was so much harder to have those
quarantine is what really made man legendary.
And here we were finding a workaround to still have face-to-face connections with strangers. We're still finding a way to do that. And yeah, it was really dope, man. I don't know if I get full like phone in here, and I'm just thinking.
Let's try.
Hello?
Hey.
All right, seems fine.
Oh, it works. I want him to be able to not be tied to his phone.
Like I want to have one of those
Oh, you want a rotary?
Yeah, rotary phone. And so when you call the studio,
we used to have one of those in the house.
And I'm just like,
Believe it or not, bro, we used to have one of those in the house. Well, I mean, bear in mind, I grew up in London. You know what I'm saying? And technology-wise, it's weird. We were kind of ahead, but well, I had one of those phones growing up.
Hello?
In this environment, it's making it.
Studio Harry.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
Studio Harry, talk to me. No, fuck no, you can't bring Sally. No, tell her I said so. I don't know, I can't do this, Derek.
All right, let's see what we got
I was
coming
just
in.
wondering if you had an ETA roughly of when someone was coming through, just because we have a U-Haul that we want to load up. Next 30 minutes? Yeah, no problem. Great, man. Do you want like an iced coffee? Anybody?
Should we just, like,
You at home?
I'll take one. This tea's kind of cold. If you get me, I'd rather have a hot coffee, but I'll take a nice one.
Yes, hello. Gray van. They're rolling up. Are you from Sunbeam? Sorry, man. Carry on.
I don't think he plays the drums in this one. I think maybe
Wrong
I've
Gray
uploaded the
Van.
wrong one. We're still gonna rock out.
The guy literally
We're still
stopped
gonna
and
watch
I
it.
walked up and he was like,
I'm
what,
still gonna
man?
talk about it.
I was like, are you from Sunbeam? He was like, no. I was like, oh, go ahead, bro. Yo, man, can I do a quick freestyle for you? Yeah.
That's what you should have done. Can you pick
How you
3
doing?
words?
There we go. Thank you guys so much, man. Appreciate it.
Dress
All right,
warm, guys.
so today,
Fucking hell, dress warm.
Big day.
I hate colds. I had every intention of wearing a mask before COVID even hit. But obviously this has got nothing to do with anyone else. This is my own stupidity.
U-Haul truck, went to the studio, got the internet set up. The internet is on and popping. We got Big Blue, our new couch. And so we're refueled, we're ready to go. We're headed back to the crib right now where the U-Haul is stashed. I got fucking a house full of boxes.
I envy people like this, right? That obviously everyone has problems, you know what I mean? Well, not envy, more zealous than jealous. I don't want man to not have happiness, but Harry looks like he's never had to worry about shots coming through the door at night. Never had to worry about just making it to another day. You know what I mean? I've seen some rough sides of town. And it's nice to do better for my youngers, you know what I'm saying? Nice to do better for my kids. And yeah, that's dope.
Of gear and all types of things, and I guess we're just gonna throw it all in the U-Haul, head back to the studio, and hopefully take things out of boxes and start building shit, man. I'm excited to finally see all this gear.
Fucking hell, I cannot wait.
We're in a U-Haul with
setting up
basically my whole
lights.
life.
I cannot wait to have different
pretty
camera
much all
angles.
the
I can't
tools
wait
that
to
I
have, you know what I'm
to,
saying,
create
a
and make
director of
videos and
photography,
do live streams and make
editors
beats
on
and
deck,
record songs and anything else I do
guests on a
creatively
weekly.
is right back there behind me. So I'm trying my hardest to not hit any large bumps or have to slam on the brakes.
I love it, a good time lapse.
I don't know what's in a lot of these boxes, so I could just
I
start
definitely
opening
feel like
things.
we're not going to get no
Yeah.
drum playing on this. I've actually labeled it Mack on the drums. I don't think we're going to get any drums today, bro. I think we're just moving, which is dope. You know, I hope you lot agree this is dope. This, I might label this hard work pays off.
Sustain pedal, okay? Helps you sustain.
On when hard work pays off.
notes.
Because a lot of us just fucking work hard with no real goal or light at the end of the tunnel. Just put in 1,000 hours for 1,000 hours for $1,000. It's like a fucking $1 an hour.
What was gonna be short, press the pedal, now it's long, all right? And I can sustain this conversational topic for way too long.
100 hours. I think I did 100 hours in a pay period, and I got a ban for it. And I thought that was money. I was at work so much that people were like, do you ever go home? I had someone say that to me the other day on this, do you ever sleep? Now that's putting work in the right area. Before I was putting that work in for someone else's dream. Now we're building a bando.
As is clearly apparent by this talking point. All other equipment depicted in association with the contained product is properly of the respective owner and is not affiliated, endorsed, or sponsored by TMP Inc. All rights reserved.
I thought it was rapping. So
Plug it in.
this must be where we record Omegle bars now, right? So when you're seeing him live in the studio, this must be the home of that. Let's see what looks familiar. Let's see if we actually see the room. He already looks like he's dressed for a
Uplift desk.
for a session.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Numbers. That's where we're at, y'all.
That's super
The
dope.
mouse and keyboard will add like.
Yeah, I think you're okay though.
All right, I'm gonna try pressing M. Memory. There we go. So now, if I go up to some random arbitrary place, well,
Why would I
actually,
need the
let's stand.
desk to go
I
higher?
had the same desk in my home
Like,
studio,
why
but I
not?
never
Why
set
not is
it
a
up
better question, right?
with
Who the fuck doesn't need a desk
logical
that goes up
cable
and down?
management so that I could like.
That was
safely and
fucking
confidently
stupid
stand.
question.
So my goal for the new studio is to be able to actually utilize it as a standing desk.
Okay,
If I'm
so you
here,
can understand it this way.
cool.
I
Standing
don't
up,
understand, so I'll be
then
getting a
in
better
theory, if I
chair.
press 1.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful. Shout out to Uplift Desk. We love you.
Yeah, I'll
Coming
just be getting a
together,
better
got the
chair.
keyboard
I'll spend
set
more
up.
money and leather some.
Opened a
I'll be
bunch of
sitting back
boxes,
and
man. I'm
fuck
excited.
getting up on me.
Yeah. Check 1, 2. Let's go.
Okay, all right, okay. So here we are. We rocked out and we built the studio. Now we're about to see what happens in the studio. All right, let's go. This is gonna be a segment called, or not fuck is gonna be, you're gonna get it when I finish, when I press stop recording. This is when hard work pays off. Or should it be when smart work pays off? I'll decide and you'll find out.
Yeah, known for the improvised rapping. Never slacking, I'm about to make it happen. I got everyone relaxing. Open up my mind so I can squeeze the facts in. Yeah, I be coming for the truth. Mack getting loose anytime he's in the booth. About to leave you energized. Nothing new about it cause I've always been this wise. Yeah, I be doing it different from all the rest. Harry Mack, you know I'm steady rapping for the West. I be rhyming off the topics that y'all suggest. Anytime I'm spitting, I'ma put you to the test. And I'm about to make it known. Anytime I'm rapping, I be staying in my zone. Never once have I been compared to a fucking clone. Harry Mack, I eat your dome like a scone. I'm the real one. Tell me how you feel, son. And you know I got a pill, son. And you know we all up in the house. I got the studio and the blue couch and the fake plant all up in the corner cause we all up in the basement. These other rappers staying adjacent. I'm the illest off the tip, better face it.
How are you playing and rapping? I asked for this, but I didn't think it was possible.
I'm about to leave them all up in amazement. I got the rhythm, it's embedded in my motherfucking veins when I'm doing all these lyrics off the brain. Matter of fact, I got the fame that I plan to maintain. Cause every Mack I'm out and making these gains, I'm never stopping. Rappers really got no option. Take a corny rapper, put him in a coffin. What's the problem? I'ma bury y'all 6 feet when I'm getting loose on the sick beat. Dig me. I've been thinking of it since the 60s. Before I was born, so check the way I perform. I'm trying to warn you, better pay attention. Mack coming through with the lyrics they gon' mention. Even after I'm gone. Check the way that we master these songs, yeah. We ain't ever slipping it all. Microphones, beats, y'all know that I'm ripping them all, so get...
Check the way that we mastered this song. Check the way that we mastered these songs was a double. Because you mastered them in the studio that he's in, and he's mastered them, you know what I'm saying, on a level he's mastered them. That was mean.
Involved with the way I lay you down. I don't I play around. I'm here for all my people. Roll with me, this Mack, I'm never cheap. And all these rappers stepping up to me, they sounded hella weak, so let me show 'em. I'm the only rapper on the flow. In this way, right?
Flow switches. How are you having flow switches, thinking of freestyles and playing the drums? I can't tap my foot on time while I spit.
Yeah, I done really come through the play right here. Every Mack I'm rapping all day right here. Let's go. They're calling me a god. Had to do some lyrics for the move in vlog. H-Mack fucking up the track like an info. I keep it simple. Live on the instrument. Let's go.
Still so humble, bro. I would be like, what? What? Did you see that shit? This is your boy Butters Beauty. That was Harry Mack moving. You know what I'm saying? And it shows what happens when you focus on a goal, push on what you believe in, and don't ever fucking give up. So all my Bandoians, all my family, and whatever you believe in, whatever the objective is, if you believe in a bando, right? Because we are starting from, we started this, right? A month ago. I had no subs. I had no subs, guys. We started fucking with this Harry Mack thing. We started linking up. You know what I'm saying? You lot started rocking with me. I started rocking with you. Then we started doing other reactions. You know what I mean? Just yesterday or 2 days ago, we did news. And as a whole, as a community, as a family, we are growing at a rapid rate. And it's because of you lot. It's because of your donations. It's because of your help. And it's because of your love that the bando is growing. So listen, I love you lot the same way you lot love me. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And make sure you tap all so that every time I drop one of these, you will be notified immediately. I am Butters Beauty. This is BRIT in the Bando. I am out.